concerning new trend in the United States has emerged that is shaking up the job markets.
Now, major companies across the country are announcing layoffs in large numbers, and nearly 950,000 jobs have been cut off this year alone, which is the highest total since 2020.
And with more cuts expected, some economists are warning that this could signal the beginning of a larger downturn. Take a look at this next report.
U.S. job markets are raising the alarm. In the month of September, Starbucks cut 900 corporate jobs. In October, Target followed suit, eliminating 1,800 positions. These cuts are not isolated cases. Amazon axed 14,000 corporate roles, and Molson Coors reduced its workforce by 400. While each company has a specific reason for these layoffs, there is a common thread: a growing reluctance to hold on to workers in the face of shifting economic realities. The recent wave of layoffs has raised concerns among economists. According to Challenger, Gray, and Christmas, nearly 950,000 U.S. jobs were cut through September, the highest year-to-date total since the pandemic year of 2020. That number has only increased since October. While 2020 was driven by the pandemic, these cuts are not linked to health crises. They reflect broader shifts in the labor market. Historically, U.S. companies have been hesitant to lay off workers, often holding on to staff during uncertain times in what's been called a labor hoarding phase. But with fewer available jobs and economic pressures from inflation and tariffs, many businesses are now choosing to cut labor costs. The number of layoffs is particularly high in government sectors, with nearly 300,000 job cuts reported by Challenger so far this year. But industries like tech and retail are also feeling the impact. Southwest Airlines, for example, just announced its first major layoffs in history. This shift has been exacerbated by new technology, especially AI, making it easier for companies to streamline operations and reduce their dependence on human workers. And it's not just tech companies. Retailers like Target and Amazon have embraced automation in warehouses, and some are starting to automate their customer service roles as well. So what does this all mean for the job market? While many economists are cautious about calling it a full downturn, they agree that the situation is worth watching closely. The labor market is cooling, but it's not yet in free fall. The biggest concern now is if this trend spreads beyond the tech and retail sectors. As companies turn to more temporary workers to fill gaps, many are left hoping that the storm will pass. But with the number of layoffs continuing to rise, the next few months could tell us just how far this trend will go. Business Bureau, WION World is One.